talking about me.
Team Awesome!
Nah, son.
It's me, awesome, nigga. It's me, awesome.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, world.
Awesome Life Podcast, episode 31.
Awesome Life Podcast, episode 31. AKA Lynx just got whooped at Super Smash Brothers.
Bruh, I'm about to end this podcast. It's gonna be the shortest one ever.
Yeah.
And that fucking fan is irritating the fuck out of me right now.
Oh, man.
It's so loud and shitty.
So how many Super Smash Brothers podcasts did we do?
3.
We did 3?
Yeah, we did one before, one for the 3DS version, and one for the Wii U version.
Yo, we should do an entire podcast dedicated. I
know what you're about to say, and you're an idiot.
Your ass whoopings.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say DLC.
Oh,
I had a bad night. You know, everybody has bad nights.
This nigga's the grumpiest loser in
everybody
fucking,
had bad nights.
This nigga's gonna fucking raise the stocks of fucking controller sales.
I've been good lately, but tonight
Today he just dropped it.
It got me angry
and slid it across the room.
Yeah.
Usually he slams it.
No, I've been good for like the last times we played. So, and I don't give a fuck, man. Chris showed me videos of the pros. Those motherfuckers are. You think I'm bad? Those motherfuckers look like fucking gorillas. They're just fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
They throw their shit and break it.
Nigga, I know.
So I don't give a fuck.
Competitive play.
I don't give a fuck.
That's how it was with Madden.
If it's good enough for the pros, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, man.
It's $30. If I break it, what? Big deal. $30. Not like I'm breaking my phone.
Nigga, you bro, but you close to breaking other things, nigga. You throwing over fucking video games all across.
That was one time, and they didn't go across the room. And I've been good tonight. I wasn't. This is the first time that I got mad. And I didn't even get that mad. So, fuck you and Fox and Shulk.
We'll give him a little round of applause. He beat me with Jigglypuff once. He beat my Shulk.
Awesome.
He two stocked me. It was it was a convincing
I was enjoying Jigglypuff. I might try to get better with her.
And then I was enjoying my character, But you got 2 wins today. You beat me with Jigglypuff against Shulk.
Yep.
And you were Charizard versus Palutena, but that
didn't count. It was just a random fight.
Yo, Palutena's trash.
Palutena's not trash,
I just don't understand.
You just don't know how to use her.
I don't like it. I don't like playing as women.
That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I've heard you say that, and it's to the point where I believe that you're telling the truth.
I don't.
You're a dumbass.
I don't like playing as women.
You don't play it like what it?
No, I don't care.
Are there female characters in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah. You don't play as them.
No. What about in what do you call it? Birth by Sleep? Aren't there like 3 characters you play as?
Yeah,
not one of them's a chick.
Yeah, well, I don't care. That's all right. I'm just talking shit. I really don't care. I played plenty of games. I grew up on Tomb Raider, nigga.
Really? I never really got into Tomb Raider.
Croft is sexier than a bitch.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Angelina Jolie was sexier than a bitch.
I never really hopped on the Angelina Jolie bandwagon.
Then you don't love dick sucking lips.
She got nice lips, and that's like about it. And she ain't looked good in like 10 years, but she's skinny as fuck.
Yeah.
She looked good then. She had some meat on her bones.
She had some breastises.
Yeah, but I still never found her that fancy. Who?
Is it Gia?
I don't know who you're talking about.
That was like her first big role, and she was like this lesbian.
I have no idea. It sounds kind of familiar. Gia.
Hold on. She showed the titties.
Showed the titties. Fucking yeah, I don't know. Even at her peak, I wasn't really on the fucking bandwagon. She's alright. She's got an exotic look. I'll give her that, but didn't really do much for me. It's kind of like Megan Fox. Like
Megan Fox don't do nothing.
Megan Fox is hot, but she ain't she's overrated.
That was her and
don't get me wrong, Angelina Jolie's got some sexy lips, but
them eyes too, bro. They just
I don't know. She really doesn't do anything for me, bro. She got good lips, but that's about it.
Oh, she can get it. She can get the business. She can get the franchise.
She looks good, but I don't know. She don't really do much for me. I don't know. I just never hopped on that bandwagon.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
Boys and girls.
She looked weird as fuck in that Gia poster. She looked like how my mom used to look when she used to go out and shit. Fucking probably put a whole can of fucking Aquanet in her hair and shit. Not there on the Gia poster. That's how my mom used to look when she would go out and shit.
If your mom looked like that?
Just like a fucking rocker groupie and shit.
I might have to fucking holler at H.G. Wells real quick and,
Oh, yeah? Get a time machine?
Get a time machine, dog.
Yeah?
Check your mom out if she look like that.
It'd be some weird shit, though.
Now if she look like that,
Oh my god.
What the
She looks
fuck?
like your mom, that big.
Oh, you go fuck yourself. You fucked my mom, so
Yeah,
you know my mom does stalk my fucking Facebook. So there is a possibility she could be listening to this.
Oh god.
Sorry, mom. It's an ongoing mama joke.
Please,
That me and
both our moms are too old to know to eat a pod. What's a podcast?
what's a podcorn?
What? That's they're both too old. If I tried to explain it to my mom, she would not. Bro, I could send my mom a text message, right, with some information. Let's say it's like my address. Let's say she needs my address for something. This has happened in the past. I could send my mom my address. 4 days later, she'll ask me for it again. I'll be like, Mom, just scroll up in your messages, and she'll be like, please just send it to me again. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, Mom, just scroll up and find the old message. She's like, just send it to me again. My phone, something, so she'll come up with like an excuse. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It takes 8 seconds. You just scroll right up.
Old people and technology.
She ain't even that old.
You know,
She's just retarded.
You know, my dad keeps up pretty well. He does pretty well.
That's one of my things. Like, I want to be, when I'm old, I want to be the guy that keeps up.
You don't want to be Stanley in the Key and Peele sketch?
I don't want to fall behind. But you know what I think? I have a theory. I have a theory. Technology didn't evolve so rapidly during our parents' age and during the past, but it's developed at such a rate during our lifetime that we're accustomed to keeping up. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think like
we're pretty much forced to.
Yeah, like as a just
you're a loser if you ain't kept up.
Just as people that have grown up in this generation, I think just we'll keep up just because that's what we do. You know what I mean? Like old people didn't really have to keep up before because shit wasn't changing every fucking week.
Yo, you know what I heard, dog? That they're gonna take writing out of fucking schools. Like
they're just gonna have tablets.
Teaching writing, like, is not gonna be like, I understand that doesn't even make any sense. I understand, but first thing, everything's gonna be e-signatures.
Yeah,
future,
probably.
And everyone's got keyboard. Every classroom's got.
I guess it kind of makes sense, but you should still know how to write. You should still know how to write. Yeah.
Nigga, but like, you don't read books that aren't, typed. So I kind of understand.
You should know how to write.
No, I agree. No, but
yeah, I get it. Maybe in like 50 years, maybe nobody will have to fucking write anymore. It's possible. I mean, shit. When's the last time you wrote something down? Like, not often.
I do it every day.
Well, I guess for your job, yeah. But is it because your boss is an old guy that doesn't keep up with technology?
No. I write notes down.
Yeah.
And shit and,
but yeah,
and I have to like do plans.
I don't write often, but sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I think is kind of a waste? Fucking cursive. When was the last time you wrote something in cursive that wasn't your name?
That's already out.
That's already gone?
Yeah,
that shit sucked.
That shit was gone when I was in school. They stopped teaching it.
I don't even remember. I remember doing it in elementary school.
They were doing
like
it,
fourth grade.
But my classroom got like the first computer, like like package or whatever, or fucking computer lab.
Yeah.
And they were just teaching us computers.
That's crazy. Yeah, cursive is such dog shit.
I remember when the internet seemed like there was only like 10 websites.
I remember that too. I remember
going to Nickelodeon.com.
Playing the stupid ass games.
CartoonNetwork.com.
Yep, I remember that shit too. RuneScape, I played that for a little while. My brothers played that shit.
Losers played RuneScape.
Harder than me. I can't believe people still play that dumb shit. How does it look? Does it still look the same? Does it look good now? Does it look like World of Warcraft? But I remember that shit. I remember back in the day, fucking going to Ask Jeeves and shit.
Oh man.
It's just Ask now. It got bought by like Yahoo or Google or somebody. I remember that shit. God, and bro, back in the day, there was no like video sites. Porn was extremely hard to access.
Yeah.
It was like pictures mostly and like pirated DVDs and shit. It's crazy how
the new RuneScape.
Looks almost the same.
Nah, it's better.
I mean, it looks better, but it don't look that much better.
Classic. That was the first redesign.
Yeah. It definitely looks better. Still looks fucking stupid.
Yeah,
that game was dumb as fuck. Everybody used to play that shit in the library, I remember. I used to go to the library and motherfuckers would just be playing that shit.
But yeah.
Like y'all dumb.
Dog, remember AOL, dog?
Yeah, I remember. I gotta find that. Hold on. I'm gonna find that sound bite. That shit, dial up. Oh my god, bro, that shit's a thing of the past, man. Like, fucking, we're literally like it's almost like the internet back then compared to the internet now. They're two different things. They're like not even both the internet. Like, one's the internet and one's just like this whole new version of the internet. Like, it's fucking crazy. Y'all remember this shit? Hold on. Bro. I never realized it before, but that shit, it sounds like something's broken. Like, it doesn't sound like your internet's starting up. It sounds like your computer's about to break down. Yo, oh, I remember with the little yellow guy. Oh my god.
That sounds like an alien invasion.
That shit sucked. Bro, if you were like listening to the radio and that shit came over the radio, you'd be like, we're under attack! It's over! You'd be like, we're all gonna die! People would be running in the streets.
Yo, look at this guy get owned.
What's he getting owned by?
By a cop.
Oh, shit. Oh, I heard about this. He just fucking mowed him down.
That's...
You think?
Yo, police brutality is at an all-time high.
I hate to talk about it because it's so negative, but I heard about that one, and I saw another one today. What the fuck is this?
Yo, the nigga's chilling like he's about to have a drink. He looked like he had a hard day.
Cats can't have hard days.
I know.
But no, there was another one. This dude, they jacked this dude up and they arrested him, and they cracked his spine, and he died a week later. His spine was 80% severed.
Wow. Why did they do it?
Okay, here's the thing. Apparently the only video I could find was them dragging the guy. Like, they didn't show them actually roughing him up, but apparently they dragged the guy, and in the video of them dragging the guy, what the fuck is that?
I was gonna show you something.
In the video of them dragging the guy, you can see he's like limp, like he's not really moving. And then apparently they threw him in the back of the van, and what they're saying is, since there's no evidence, they're saying what happened to him happened inside the van, and they're saying that the cops had nothing to do with it. His spine was 80% severed, and he just did it to himself in the van.
That's crazy.
Fuck out of here, bro. Like,
dude.
So he died of a broken neck, basically.
That's
a week later. Yeah, it's horrible.
Dude, this is some bullshit. Watch this.
She has not been able to see her mom since the CHP confrontation, and that all changed today.
Today was the first day that I was finally able to see her and talk to her, and I just thank God that she's alive.
Her voice shaking, Maisha alums talks about her mom, Marlene Pennick, the woman in this disturbing CHP confrontation.
I saw
that
one.
A CHP officer is seen punching Pennick several times.
You gotta see it from the beginning.
Repeatedly and repeatedly over. She wasn't even
this
putting up a fight.
A passing motorist captured part of it on this cell phone video Tuesday.
Bro, she's just walking, dude. Walking away
She
from the
wasn't
cop.
even putting up a fight.
A passing motorist captured part of it on this cell
just
phone
fucking
video
slaughtered,
Tuesday
bruh.
around 5:40 in the evening, while Pennick walked barefoot on the 10 freeway ramp near La Brea.
Oh
She
my
was
God, it's like an
reportedly ordered by a
MMA
CHP
fight. He's just
officer to
dropping
stop.
bombs
She
on her,
ignored him.
son.
CHP says it set off a physical altercation
And that dude's
that is now
big,
the
like
focus
that
of an
dude's
internal
bulky. Like, what the
investigation.
fuck?
We're looking at every possibility,
Watch.
every fact,
Bro, I hate
every
these
circumstance
motherfuckers so
that
much.
has contributed to this situation.
The officer is seen repeatedly punching Pennick. Maisha says her mom suffered severe injuries, just the opposite of what the CHP is saying.
The report indicated that the individual was not injured, and the officer didn't notice any injuries on the individual.
The CHP's representation that there were no injuries is absolutely
How can you
false.
say
She has
there's
suffered
no way.
multiple injuries.
While the family didn't answer my question
man-
on why
look,
Pennick was
that's-
wandering on the freeway, they say whatever
that
the
shit-
reason.
Yeah, she's just walking.
While the family didn't answer my question,
He came
on
up to her,
why
he's like,
Pennick
"Hey,
was
get the
wandering
fuck on the
freeway,
ground."
They say whatever the reason, it doesn't
Bro,
justify
that
the
is
officer's behavior,
insane.
lashing out so violently.
That's... Bro, like...
Bro, the only people worse than those cops are the fucking police chiefs that come, those fuckboys that come out on a press conference and say, we see no indication of excessive force on the part of the police officer. We're reviewing all evidence. How about you review the fucking video that shows the guy beating the shit out of this woman for no reason?
Shit's fucking crazy.
There's no evidence of excessive force. We don't know how his spine was severed 80% off his body, but it wasn't us.
Like,
fuck, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
They never own up to that shit, bro.
The fact, like, okay, it's bad, whatever. If you throw away the fact that these cops are doing what they're doing, the fact that they're all getting away with it is insane.
Yo, I work with
Jesus.
An ex-Metro Dade cop.
Yeah.
He just got hired, and I work with this woman who used to be a dispatcher, and her husband's a cop. And then they, like, will, like, bring up cop stories and shit at work. Or whatever, like, about, like, the brutality.
Yeah.
And these cops will be like, yo, you know, it's not like that.
Bruh.
Yeah, get the
well, here's the thing. It's like, okay, here's my only issue with the whole situation. Fuck the cops, whatever. We talked about that. Like, people want to try to, like, boil it down and say, like, oh, like, fuck the police, all cops are bad. I'm sure most of them aren't. It's just the ones that get caught need to be brought to justice.
Yeah,
that's it.
The problem.
Like, it's that simple. But for either side to be like, fuck all cops and like, oh, you know, cops, whatever, that's just part of the job. Like, that's not part of the job.
No, it's not.
That's not part of the job.
I think a good 20% of them are fucking dirty.
It might be a good 20%. Yeah, like, it's hard to generalize that.
That's on the high end, but like.
And it always comes out after. Like, it always comes out after. What do you hear every single time? This officer had a history of mental illness.
Yes,
this officer had a history of violence. And they hire the motherfucker
He's
anyway.
He's a recovering alcoholic.
They were just, the one that I was telling you about where the guy got his spine severed, they were saying that he had a history of violence. Like, why the fuck are you hiring this guy?
Who shot the guy by accident, supposedly.
Oh, he thought he pulled his taser and he pulled his gun.
He's 73 years old. Get him off.
Bruh, like, you gonna have Bill Cosby out there catching motherfuckers? Like, there's an age limit. I'm sorry. If you're old, there's certain things you shouldn't be doing. Unless because I've seen some spry old men that can fucking still go. But most of them aren't like that. Yeah. So if you want to be 73 and be in that kind of position, you need to pass some tests, motherfucker.
Yo, fucking... Old drivers, that shit is.
They need to get retested like every year. Every year after 60 or some shit.
Signs.
Yeah, or they drive way too slow.
Yeah, that's
which is just as bad.
Because you anger people and get other people to be irrational. Yo, look at this shit. This shit dope. I'm gonna share it with the podcast. This nigga's making all this shit off of natural, random ass sounds.
He's brushing his teeth. Is that Young Thug?
It looked like it.
It does. That's pretty cool. Bro, we got a microphone. How come we ain't doing this? Fuck FL Studio, son. Give me the spatula.
It's dope how I put it together, though. Where's the volume go? Like, so who thinks he was doing something like that? those random sounds.
Look at his shirt. It says, I love being black. Oh, there's the real music. Okay.
The fact that he put all that in there. I thought it was dope. I thought it was creative. I've seen street performers do random shit like that. And they loop it with like how Chris does loop it. And then he raps and he sucks.
He had to ruin it with the raps.
I can't remember how he rapped, but it's only for a second. You know? That's pretty much it, though. But
I want to hear him rap.
Oh, okay.
be scared of the crowd.
They
British?
Yeah, British.
Why a black and a brown? KK.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the kind of shit that goes viral, though, son. That's that creative shit.
That shit's dope, though.
That shit was stupid creative.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
Motherfucker has 18 patterns of shit, just random objects. I make a beat with 18 patterns of real shit, and I don't get nothing. I think I'm thinking too far, bro. I'm thinking too high up in the game. I need to simplify. That's my new setup, bro. I'm going back to pots and pans like when I was a kid.
Where's he at, though? Is it closed casket or something?
He is late to his own funeral.
That was great. Yeah,
There's this comedian. His name's Theo Vaughn, and he does this joke where he talks about if he was super rich, right? He would have an alarm clock, and he was talking about like having like something about like having Asian babies wake him up or something like that. He's like, yeah, you set your alarm clock to Asian baby or something like that, and you wake up and a bunch of Asian babies just like whisk you off your bed or whatever. He's like, but then sometimes you fuck up and you set it to niggas with nutmeg, and they show up an hour late with no nutmeg.
Niggas with nutmeg.
Yeah, they show up an hour late with no nutmeg.
What's wrong, cuz?
That shit's funny. So that's what I was doing to him earlier.
He comes back for it, though.
It's like, it sounds like he doesn't like it, but he acts like he likes it. Right? Like, I don't think he's not gonna go for it. He actually attacked me the other day. You know,
You probably deserve it.
You know how I always be pretending to super kick him in the face?
Yeah.
I did it, and he fucking batted at me. He was like, he cut me on my foot.
You deserved it,
I
you
know.
motherfucker.
I do it to him all the time, and he never reacts. But that one time, like,
bro, you got
he
a limp mic stand like your limp ass dick, bro.
Oh, my dick's limp right now because
Yeah.
we're fucking doing what, I'm supposed to be hard during the podcast?
Yeah, you go hard in the fucking podcast.
If you're hard during a podcast, I like podcasts, but I don't like them that much. I don't want to fuck them. I like them, I don't love them, though.
What's wrong?
He's so fucking weird, bro. He's just a big fucking burtly.
We should have an episode dedicated just to the Curdy.
He's getting his own web series.
He is.
He should get his own
He
cartoon.
needs his webisodes.
Bruh, make a sound. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
God, he's so big. That must be so uncomfortable for him. He's so big.
Imagine someone carrying you like this.
Right?
All right, back to this. Let's get on. Let's focus. No more memes. No, actually, one more meme for you.
Oh,
This
God.
one's for you. This one's for you.
Yeah.
I specifically. This one will be for you too. But I'll do that one later. It's too long. It's Super Smash Wars. It mixes Star Wars and Super Smash Brothers.
That sounds awesome.
It's pretty. Jesus. Hold on. Here we go.
Road expert, you're talking to the road wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine
Riding.
limousine right,
Jet flying.
son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Ric Flair's the man,
Yeah,
bro.
I saved that one for you.
I appreciate that. Ric Flair's funny as shit. In one of those promos from that same era, he was talking about. I think he was talking to the guy that was interviewing him. He's like, my shoes cost more than your house. It's like, what the fuck?
Yo, fucking.
He's like a rapper without rapping.
Yo, fucking Ludacris said in one of his songs, these rappers think I'm ignorant. They love saying my name because maintaining their house and my fish tank costs the same.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. That's like what was the Jay-Z line about paying more in taxes? You know the line I'm talking about? He talks about how he pays more in taxes than you make. I don't know the exact line.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
I remember he said a line though. He's like, we're not in the same league, not on the same bracket, don't pay the same taxes.
That might be it.
I
could have sworn he had a line where he said something like he pays more in taxes than you make or something like that. Might be. Might be somebody else, but Yeah, I remember there was this place I used to live by. It was called, it was an aquarium place. I don't remember. Big Al's, I think it was called. And, bro, they had, like, these custom fish tanks.
They're expensive.
And they would show you, like, the examples. Like, I think they made one for Jay-Z, actually, or something like that. Like, on the thing. And they showed us, like, 280 grand, fucking, like, 300 grand for a fish tank, son.
Bruh.
God damn.
That's just the tank, right?
I'm pretty sure that's not including the sharks and shit you put in it.
Some of the fish cost like 10 grand.
You gotta hire a motherfucker to come in and clean that bitch like every fucking day.
Cause saltwater tanks aren't like freshwater tanks.
You'll kill everything in that motherfucker quick.
You can slack off on a freshwater tank.
Bro, you could have regular fish. You could not feed them bitches for a week and they'll still be like, "What's up?"
Straight. You don't even have to clean shit.
You don't gotta clean nothing.
You just throw some sucker fish in that bitch.
For real.
And you good. You Gucci.
Nah, saltwater, that's a different story, bro. You fuck up one day, you kill everything in the tank.
Everything.
Everything's dead. If you're 2 degrees above, everything's dead.
Yo, there's this thing called ick that fish get. It's literally called ick.
Mm-hmm.
And will kill every fish in your tank. It's a sickness.
That's crazy.
So if you have a good clean tank,
I think we should go up.
If you have a good clean tank,
the levels be tripping.
If you have a good clean tank,
and
say you bring in a new fish and it has ick, it infects all the fish and they all die.
Damn, it's like fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
It's like bubonic plague for fish.
Yeah. And they show signs of it, but they may not at first.
Mm-hmm.
It's these little white dots.
That's crazy. I feel like if I was super balling, that's something I would invest in. I'd get a nice fish tank.
You like fish tanks?
I'd get a nice fish tank. I'd get it, put it. I'd have like a fucking like a crazy like tranquility area. I'd just sit there and watch fish.
You know what I always
ponder
wanted?
about life.
I always wanted a koi pond.
Koi ponds are straight.
Like a dope ass koi pond with a little waterfall.
Bro, I couldn't be trusted with anything like a koi pond or a giant fish tank though, because I'd be swimming in that bitch. I'd get in that shit.
You would not get in a koi pond. That's gross.
I bet you I would.
That's fucking.
I'd just be sitting in there chilling, bro.
Nigga, that's not. It's not what you think. You do not want to chill in a koi pond. There's so much fucking goldfish shit. That's all a koi fish is.
Every koi pond I've ever seen looks nasty.
They're dirty.
They all look nasty.
You can't fucking put chlorine in it or you fucking kill the motherfucker.
Yep.
Nigga, you need yourself a pool next to your koi pond.
I'll just sit in the koi pond.
You're gross.
And then I'm gonna sit in the shower for like 3 hours after.
Nigga, you're gonna have leeches in your asshole.
That's disgusting. I forgot whose crib I saw it on. Somebody's crib. They had it was like a basketball player, I think, and he had a big ass fish tank with sharks in it and shit. And at the end, they showed him get in it. Like he got in the tank and was just like waving goodbye. I was like, that's ill as fuck.
With sharks in it.
He ain't have like great whites in that bitch.
Of course you're not.
Either way, like
who the fuck keeps great whites in a fucking?
Oh, that'd be awesome though. If you were that, that's like some evil villain shit though. Like you got to be like, fucking.
Well, maybe if it's at a baby size, maybe you could, you might could hold on to it till it got.
I guess, but then like what's
like fucking Anchorman too.
Oh yeah, Dobie.
Dobie.
Is that what his name was? Dobie. That's some evil genius shit to keep great white sharks. Like, if you got great white sharks in your house, I imagine that you probably feed people to them.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think you're doing.
Yo, that's the ultimate.
That's some evil genius shit. That's how it was in Team America World Police. Kim Jong-il had sharks and he would feed people to them.
I can't.
And I think it was Despicable Me. The guy had a shark, too.
I forgot about... what did you say?
Team America?
Team America.
That movie's funny. I mean, I don't know if it's still funny. It's one of those where I kind of want to leave it in the ether.
Team America or some shit like that.
America!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
America!
Coming again to say the motherfucking day, yeah, America! Fuck yeah! Lick my butt and suck all my balls!
That sounds like a Nickelback song.
It does. Look at the photograph!
And what the hell was on Joey?
Oh my god.
I don't know why that line.
It's so stupid. Everything
what the hell is on Joey's head? That was my video yearbook song.
Oh god, you picked the Nickelback song?
No, I didn't pick it.
Oh, I thought you said your video yearbook.
Yeah, like my class's graduating class They do a video yearbook too.
Oh, really?
Where like, you know, they go through all the different
Oh,
events.
okay. I thought you were
They
saying
call it
yours,
video.
like you made one.
No,
I was like,
no,
oh
no.
shit, you
That's-
picked
that was
Nickelback?
like- they did that song, and they did I'm coming home for a place where I belong.
Daughtry, yeah, okay, I know that song, yeah.
That one's alright.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Daughtry.
I mean, nigga, I'm not gonna go out and see the concert. I think
I'm not gonna go out and buy a CD.
Yeah, but they're alright. Someone I used to know.
Someone you used to know what? Likes Daughtry?
It was a Daughtry fan. So
It's probably a good thing you don't know them anymore.
Yeah. She ended up being a total cunt. So.
Oh man, well you should have known. Would you just say you like Daughtry? Nah, fam, I'm good. Peace.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how like to each his own. People like what they like, but sometimes when people like a certain thing, a part of you's like, I don't want to be friends with you.
She said, "What's your type?" I said, "I like what I like."
Like if you met a brony, if you met you know bronies, right?
That is a brony.
It's this huge subculture that's exploded in recent years. I watched the documentary on Netflix. You should watch it. It's crazy. It's grown adult men that are fans of My Little Pony. Like, and it's a huge thing. They have like conventions and they pull like thousands of people.
I know a brony.
You know a brony?
Reagan.
Oh, he totally looks like a brony.
He's a brony.
I think you told me that before. Yeah.
He had it on his keychain. He had a little My Little
Like if you meet somebody,
I'm like, bro, why you got that? He's like, it's made by the creators of Powerpuff Girls. I'm like, bruh, I dug the Powerpuff Girls
is straight.
when I was a kid.
That's not a girl show. I don't want to say that. Cause that's
misogynistic.
No, that's fucked up. The whole I'm gonna offend people. But like,
also, I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
I was also a kid when I watched
I think it's anything really. If you're a grown man and you're like, oh, I'm a huge Blue's Clues fanatic, like I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, bro, I watch Barney every day when I eat cereal. Like I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Doesn't have to just be My Little Pony.
I watch anime, so I mean.
But anime is at least adult content most of the time.
Yeah. The fucking watching Care Bears.
That's what I'm saying. Like that type of shit, you'd be like,
I used to always think of myself as a fun side man.
I tell you what, straight up. If I meet a chick and she's like, I ask her what she likes to watch on TV and she tells me Keeping Up with the Kardashians, that's the end of that date.
I remember.
That's one of the deal breakers for me.
I was talking to the chick, right? And her favorite show was Jersey Shores.
Oh God, Jersey Shore.
Shores.
There's no S on it, bro.
Whatever.
That show, honestly, that show is funny though, cause they're so stupid, bro.
Listen,
they're so fucking stupid.
I hate that show, and the only reason why I was watching it, cause I was getting play. That's it.
Yeah.
In between commercials, I was getting play. That's it. I would go over, watch it with her, and that's it. That's why I watched it.
That show is funny.
Is trash.
They're funny because they're dumb.
Yeah, it's
like I've watched Jersey Shore, and it's hilarious.
I used to like The Real World, so
really, I can't fuck with reality TV because I just know how fake it is.
It is super fake.
Yeah.
But like you get like
it's all so fake. Didn't you audition for? Or you were gonna audition?
No, I auditioned.
Oh, you sent the tape in?
No, I went to the.
Oh, they weren't doing. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. You told me some kind of story.
Yo, it was bullshit, man.
When was this again?
I'm more interesting.
I forgot about this. What was it? Like
I would have been. Yeah, about a year ago. I would have been loved on this shit.
I feel like you could. This is kind of a compliment and an insult. I think you could do good on that show. It's like a good and a bad thing.
I feel like I would be a loved character on that show.
I feel like you might be kind of hated. Because you'd be pimping on all the hoes and shit. And they'd be like, I don't like Jared on that show. He's a player. He just wants to fuck everybody.
I'm talking about by the people that watch.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm not talking about in the house.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
The bros would be down with me.
Oh, yeah?
The dudes would be down with me.
So you fuck one of their chicks that they were trying to holler at.
I'm not even like that, bro.
But it might be like you don't even know. Like, hey, bro, you know I was trying to get at that. Dude.
I feel like I'd be loved there.
I feel like to be on a reality show like that, don't you have to be like swole? You have to be like ripped. Isn't that kind of how they do it?
No, they've had some.
Do they have some? Yeah.
Some pudgy looking motherfuckers, but for the most part, they're at least attractive or really fucking weird. They're either attractive
that's true,
or really fucking weird.
The girls got to be attractive though. I think that's kind of how it works.
They've had a couple that weren't attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That were just they had some ratchets.
Oh, of course.
Like they don't have real hair. And then they had some like crazy rocker chick. That was all weirded out.
Gotta break it up, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what I was going up against when I went to the interview.
Oh, you told me this.
I was up against homosexuals. Every dude was gay.
Really?
I was like the only straight guy there, man.
Did you get hit on?
No, I don't get hit on by guys.
No.
I don't know what it is, and I'm not offended. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But I don't get hit. Maybe it's because they just know that there's no way in fuck that I'm a homosexual.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I'm saying homosexual?
No.
Okay.
It'd be bad if you said faggot.
But it feels weird saying homosexual.
I feel like homosexual. The reason it sounds bad is because like it's like when a really nicely dressed white person from the church condemns gays, they don't call them faggots. They'll say homosexuals. That might be why. Because I think homosexual is used condescending in a lot of ways. We can't let the homosexuals corrupt our kids.
I just rather say gays.
Can't let the gays or the homosexuals. the homosexuals.
Does gay sound bad? No.
What do you think they call themselves?
I don't know.
It's LBGT. Lesbian, bisexual.
Yeah. I think gay sounds better
transgender.
than homosexual.
I think it's interchangeable. Bro, the gays. My brother's gay.
And let us gay bacon into it.
Bro, they got so many fucking words. It's ridiculous. But finish your story.
It's a power bottom.
Yeah, bro, it's so many words. And they keep adding new ones. I found another. I learned another one the other day. A gold star gay. You know what a gold star gay is?
Oh, God.
It's a gay dude that's never had sex with a woman. If you're gay and you've never had sex with a woman before, you get a gold star.
Oh, wow.
For only fucking dudes your whole life.
Gold star.
So if you're like a gay dude that like wasn't sure.
So you're a gold star gay, right?
Nah, I wouldn't be a gold star.
Nah, you'd definitely be gold star.
Nah, so if you're like a gay dude that was confused or had a wife or something, okay, you can join, but you don't have a gold star, so you're not. So cool
it's
like us.
It's like a straight edge person that
I haven't heard
drugs before.
I've never heard any distinctions between.
No, but I'm saying like.
I mean, kinda, but there's no. But
don't you see them differently?
I do, yeah, personally. That's just me personally. But the subculture, as far as I've seen, there's no
There's no distinction.
There's no distinction now.
Well, are you a gold star?
A gold star what?
A gold star straight edge?
Yes.
Gold star.
100%.
Let's call it a purple star.
Purple star? Why purple?
You're a Purple Heart Sergeant.
Purple? Oh yeah, Sergeant.
So let's continue my story. So
it's all gay dudes.
It's all gay dudes.
For real, there wasn't like one other bro.
They put you in all these rounds and shit. And
how long was it?
They asked you the interview. Like they only give you 2 minutes.
Well,
but like
it's like an audition sort of, right? You just go in and you just talk to them for 2 minutes. That's it.
First, you fill out a questionnaire. They review it. In the questionnaire, they ask you things like, "Have you ever cheated before? Are you in a relationship?"
They probably want you to say yes to the cheating.
Yeah, I said it.
Obviously, yeah, you gotta be truthful. But they want you to. They probably want people that have cheated. Yeah, because they want that drama.
And then whatever.
I totally forgot that you fucking auditioned for the real world. It's crazy.
So I'm in the room with like 4 chicks, 4 dudes.
When was this again? Like a year ago?
Yeah, a year ago.
Okay.
4 chicks, 4 dudes, and everyone. What they do is they ask you to introduce yourself, tell them what you do, and then tell us a story about yourself. They
just leave it wide open. You can just tell whatever story. So I had my dick in her ass, right? And then her friend was over on the other side of the room.
I introduced myself. I talked about who I was and what I do, and talked a little bit about the music. Mm-hmm. And then I gave them a story about my adventures of that day and what I had to do. to get there, and then I came up with this whole story.
You told him your story about the day of the audition.
Yeah. And how I'm probably gonna get fired for leaving. I just made up some bullshit, and then I just went into some other shit. But then the person after me was this girl. I wonder if she got casted because her story was juicy.
You should look it up.
She was
Look it up right now.
Is
it the last season?
Last season.
All right, go ahead.
So she is a girl.
In fact, I'll show you the whole cast. You tell me if you recognize anybody.
Who was married to this guy and fell in love with this guy's sister, and now they're together.
Oh man, there's no
way. So
way
they got
she
divorced.
Won't. Even if she didn't get on Real World, she'd get her own reality show.
Yeah, like
Sister Wives.
What is it called? Real World what? Oh.
I gotta shut the Wi-Fi off because it sucks. Bro, when are we gonna get free high-speed internet for the world? I know they're working on that.
When are we gonna get gigas?
Yeah, when are we gonna get
all the
gigawatts?
gigabytes?
Supposedly, what certain people want to do, they want to put internet. They want to get the internet. They want to transmit it through outer space, down to the Earth, and it'll be free high-speed internet for the whole planet. That's what some people want to do. But you know who's gonna get in the way of that?
Obama.
Internet companies. Probably Obama.
Obama.
Fucking Obama.
Obama is the reason that everything's wrong.
They won't be able to blame him soon.
Bro,
right,
I just because my boss super hates on I was about to say LeBron.
So wait, was this Real World Explosion?
What the fuck is a real?
There's 29 and 30, Real World Explosion and Real World Skeletons. I don't know which one's
Where
which.
were they at?
One San Francisco, one Chicago.
It was in Chicago.
Oh, so it was the most recent.
Which is that Skeletons?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Look at the cast, see if you recognize her. That'd be crazy if that was her.
She got picked.
That's her?
She got picked.
No
it's that bitch right
shit.
There. I'm almost 100.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna look.
If she's from Miami, that's it. It's a wrap.
You think that's it? That
it fits her profile.
That's
perfectly.
crazy.
And it's called Skeletons.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's called Skeletons.
The cast.
That makes me feel a lot better. I got beat out by that bitch.
By somebody that got picked at least. Let's see. Let's
see.
Let's find out.
It looks exactly like her.
Really?
Yeah. She had a good personality. I sat and had a conversation with her afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. I wasn't even gonna go, to be honest with you. My ex told me about it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I just went with it. She'd get casted.
Who, your ex?
Yeah. She's loud as fuck.
Oh yeah?
She'd get casted.
None of these sound like...
Hot. Let me see.
Hang on. None of these sound like her. Like, they're explaining the cast, and they don't mention anything about having a husband and falling in love with the sister.
I'm telling you, dog, I mean,
they could have changed their backstory. One of them's from Sarasota. That could have been her.
They could have.
You know? They didn't say anything about being married to a man and falling in love with his sister. God damn, you gotta be a straight bitch for that to happen. That's gotta be totally emasculating, though. To be like, you know, got your wife and she's like, nah, I'm leaving you, fam, for your fam.
Violetta Millerman. Let's look at it.
Yeah, let's look her up and see if that's her.
If it's the face behind.
Yeah, because they could have just changed the story, you know.
Violetta Millerman. That's the girl.
That's definitely her. Well, obviously your recollection's not going to be perfect.
It looks.
You think that was her? It's crazy they don't say anything about her. You know what though? That might come up later. Maybe it comes up that you know, she.
Yeah, I gotta look into this. It's pretty awesome. Opens up about her what? Let's see. We're doing some research.
This shit just ended. The season just ended, like, in March.
No, I don't think this is it.
No, you don't think it's her?
No.
Damn.
This bitch's problem is fucking anorexia.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she's got some eating disorder, anorexia, bulimia.
Yo, she needs a sandwich.
I love how that's the go-to. Whenever it's like,
carbohydrates.
Whenever somebody's like, oh, she's anorexic, I get that bitch a sandwich.
Look like her.
That's pretty funny. That's crazy though.
20 dorky stars that ended up being gorgeous. Topanga,
yeah.
I agree.
Topanga bad though. Emma Watson, she pretty bad though, for real though.
I'll give it. I thought this said 20. That's 1 out of 43.
Bruh, you're on one of those fuck websites. That's the only way to describe it. It's fucked. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, I hate the internet.
You know what? I hate that anybody can post anything.
There's no fucking governing.
There's no accountability, but that's also what makes it beautiful.
I don't want to see Ryan Gosling.
Motherfuckers be wanting to control the internet. How shitty would that be? That'd be so shitty. But it's the way of the future, you know. Well, the future is now, really.
When Chappelle did the fucking sketch on if the internet would, like, you could actually go in the internet.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
That's just so true, though.
For real. It'd be some creepy shit, man. There's some dark corners of the internet. Like, have you heard of the deep web?
No, I never heard of it.
It's like, it's like, I think it's like a name for the dark corners of the internet where people, like, buy drugs and, like pedophiles and fucking, like, sex slavery and shit like that. Like, that type of shit goes on the internet. And that's why people want to govern it.
So you watch it?
Watch what?
You watch that shit?
Nah, bro. I've just heard about it, son.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, fam.
Bro, I knew I caught you masturbating that
I watched child... Bro, I wouldn't even Google child porn. Like, because if you Google that, I'm sure you get on a list right away.
Hey, guilty. But I was 16.
I get at 16 is probably
I wanted to see
if you're 16 and you're looking at a 14-year-old, I don't think it's... I think you talked about this on the podcast.
I don't know if it was on the podcast or just in general, but I don't know.
If you're 16 and you're looking at two 14-year-olds... I didn't want to see fucking grown-ass man. Is there child porn with two, like, 15-year-olds fucking each other?
Yeah, I seen it back in the day.
That's weird.
Nah, it was alright.
It was
super
of course.
shitty.
I wasn't sure if it was... Every time I imagine it just being, like, pictures of naked kids. I don't imagine it like two 16-year-olds fucking each other. Yeah. That's totally different. That's more reasonable.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch porn where fucking, like, a grown-ass man was fucking...
Yeah,
like
see, that's
I watched youth porn.
Yeah. I'm uncomfortable watching...
I saw this one I remember.
I'm uncomfortable watching old dudes fuck 18-year-olds. So, let alone fucking anything younger than that.
It was like... They had to have been like 14, 15 years old.
Two 14-year-olds?
It was like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers.
Group?
It was like, 3 dudes and like 2 chicks. And they're just like fucking around doing all kinds of shit. They did anal and everything.
What?
Yeah, it was
crazy.
Like, it was one of those gems back in the day. You know those videos that just get away?
You want to find that again?
No. I don't want to see it now.
I know what you mean.
I meant back then when I was downloading off LimeWire, my nigga. That's how old it was, bitch.
You're gonna have fucking federal agents at your door. Mr.
Bro.
Phoenix, we need to talk to you.
No, I don't do that shit. I don't support that shit. But I was the same age range.
Yeah, at that age is not really weird. Like when you're 10, you look at a 10-year-old and you think I want to get at that. You know what I'm saying? That's not weird.
I wasn't trying to fuck at 10, but
I'm just saying.
Damn,
if you're 10,
nigga, you were trying to fuck at 10.
Yeah. I might have.
I didn't touch myself until I was already a man.
I was 10.
You think porn is your ally?
I was 10 first time I jerked off. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, son.
I was
like, what the fuck is this?
I was younger than 10 also.
It's like one of the best discoveries of your life.
Yeah, but I was shooting blanks.
I've shot blanks before. That shit hurts. I've only done it like handful of times, but it sucks. Never with a woman.
No, but you shoot blanks when you're 10 years old. You had cum when you were 10?
Yeah.
Nigga, you started early.
I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like massive loads, but...
Bro, you don't shoot massive loads now.
Oh,
you got a little pea shooter, bro.
Nah,
that
bro.
shit just goes...
I'd be drowning bitches.
Bukkake?
Yeah, I'd be bukkake and just me.
I'd be wishing I could nut like that. Like,
there's some videos, like, there's dudes, like Peter North.
Yeah.
That's what he's known to do. That's just what his dick does.
Like, I wish I could do that.
He just drops gigantic loads.
Especially
for no
on, like,
reason.
a chick that, like, pissed me off or some shit like that.
Just busting her eye and shit.
Bust another bando.
Busting out the bando.
That's so fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Any girls who listening to this, I'm not as bad as I come off. I'm actually a really good guy.
He's not as bad as he looked in his real world audition.
Nah, I spiked the mohawk up and everything.
You should have gone in there more douche. You should have been like, yeah, this girl right here, I'm showing her to you. Yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I got a nut.
I don't give a fuck.
But it ain't enough.
You should have
So
went
I
in
got
there
at her mom.
You should have went in there and did that character. Just been like, yeah, I fucked her. I don't give a fuck. Just don't open your mouth at all. Yeah, I got a nut. You asking me why I want to be on the real world?
The two girls that were interviewing were bad too.
Yeah, of course.
I should have been like, what does that smell like?
You want to know why I want to be on the real world? Because I ain't got no money, nigga.
And you better give me all the money you got.
You gonna give me on TV or give me a fucking paycheck, nigga?
Oh my god. I can't stop laughing.
So I got in my car, right? I drove here.
I drove here. I had no money, so I borrowed it from my mother.
I borrowed the money. I don't even got gas to get home.
So I parked the car illegally because I ain't got no money.
Oh, I'm cracking myself up. My boss probably gonna fire me, but I don't give a fuck.
So
I hate my job.
So what you doing later, baby?
Oh, God. You need to let me on the real world, because I'm the realest motherfucker on the planet.
Let me go on the real world.
Let me on the real world, because I'm the realest. Ain't nobody realer than me.
And this bitch that be fucking other bitches, fuck her. That unfaithful ass bitch.
She came home and told me, if my girl came home and told me, I fuck your sister, I'll be like, that's a mistake. You better not have no sister.
you bet. I bet I had no sister.
Bitch, that's a mistake.
How you gonna fuck my sister? Bitch, I don't even have a sister.
Oh man, that was.
I tell a bitch, give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries for free.
Cause I ain't got no money.
we gotta end this.
That's one of my favorite lines. Like, cause I ain't got no money.
And you gonna give me all the money you got. What is that?
That's enough for me.
We've had enough, guys.
This was an Awesome Life podcast. Give us some money. We got no money.
We got no money.
I got a shitty ass mic stand and I'm mad about it.
You thought you were gonna get something real? Not on this podcast. Cause I don't got no money.
Why the fucking fans so loud? Why can't we fix that shit? We ain't got no money. Buy a t-shirt cause we ain't got no money.
Unforgivable.
That's totally the name of this podcast. I can't wait to listen to this shit back and laugh about it with my niggas.
Dude, you know what I gotta do?
What?
I gotta go get some pants for me and my niggas.
I went to the mall today to get jeans, and I told Crystal, I was like, oh, I gotta leave. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm going to get some pants for me and my niggas. She's like, did you just say you're getting pants for you and your niggas? I was like, you need to watch the video, bitch.
Yo, we gotta hope that this comes through. I'm be totally upset.
You ain't never watched that video? That's a mistake. It's so old, but it's still so funny.
Today, get some pants for me and my niggas. I was gonna steal them. I ain't had no money.
I ain't had no money. I was gonna steal
And
them.
a girl there trying on some skirts. I was like, what that smell like? She was like, huh? She didn't know what to say. I was like, bitch, don't make me ask you again. Anyway, got her number. The next day we went to Chick-fil-A. Some place in the mall.
Chick-fil-A.
When I got there, I was like, bitch, for all these people out here. She said, well, it's the mall. I was like, whatever, bitch. Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. I was like, bitch. She said, what you gonna have to eat? I was like, go up there and just give me a chicken sandwich with some waffle fries.
Yo, we gonna pause this right here. We can't play the whole video. We gotta end this. Close this out.
That was fun. All right. SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Awesome Life ENT, YouTube, Team Awesome 305. For me, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Lynx does it all. I just dropped a new song like an hour ago. Also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When's the tape coming?
I've dropped every song but one.
For real?
Yeah. There's like when I drop the tape, it's like, oh cool. Every song we've heard before plus one new song.
Why don't you just drop the fucking whole...
I gotta finish the song. But I'm so tired of waiting.
You ain't got no money.
She was like, I ain't got no money to put on no mixtape. I was like, bitch, get my mixtape out for free.
You better not have no little brother.
Check me out on SoundCloud. Download the song for free, because I know you ain't got no money either.
Unforgivable.
Alright, we told you where to go. You know where to find us. You know where to find us, so go listen to this podcast. We ain't got no money.
You don't give me all the money we got.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.